Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ryan, and today we are discussing the NFL schedule for this week. And I didn't talk about Thursday's game. I didn't post a short about it or anything because I didn't care about the Titans versus Steelers. But good job, Steelers. You're 5-3 on the year, I'm pretty sure. So good job, Steelers. But this week has not a lot of insanely fun matchups. It really doesn't. Looking down the list of everything, it just doesn't have much. But there was one game specifically, which is the first game we'll talk about, that is the most intriguing, and that is in Germany at 9:30 a.m. for Eastern American time. You have the Miami Dolphins playing the Kansas City Chiefs, and you have a very interesting matchup of this one because you have a very high-power offense of the Dolphins. You have a very good team overall of the Chiefs. And it's good to say on these teams play out on the road. I mean, in the whole other country. The Dolphins got to Germany, I think, early in the week, and then Kansas City only got there on Friday. But this doesn't stop that the Chiefs have a better pass rush. But this also doesn't stop that the Dolphins just put up more points. The same team that the Dolphins put up 70 on, the Chiefs put up 9. And it's not looking good right now for the Chiefs. Again, you're just coming off a loss against the Broncos, but granted, Patrick Mahomes did have the flu, which some people have the flu game, and just people play like they have the flu. He played like he had the flu. So, you have these players on these teams, like Travis Kelce, you have Tyreek Hill, you have the Jalen Waddles, the Raheem Mosterts, you have these players that can make big plays, and they got to play really well outside of the quarterbacks. But if Mahomes is not ill and mostly healthy, I'll pick his team pretty much any day of the week. I got the Chiefs winning this one, probably in a close one, but even then, probably the refs will be on their side. Then at 1 o'clock, you have the Vikings versus Falcons. I think Josh Dobbs might be playing for the Vikings in this one. Kirk Cousins got hurt. It's in Atlanta. I like the matchup of that. I have the Falcons winning this one. Then you have the Bears versus Saints. Bears, I don't think Justin Fields is playing yet. And the Saints actually won, pretty sure, last game they played. So, yeah, I got the Saints winning this one. I'm pretty sure they beat the Colts. Yeah, I'm pretty sure they beat the Colts. I got the Saints winning this one, just continuing their winning. Hopefully, probably get a 2-game winning streak off of that. Then you have the Rams versus Packers. I don't trust the Packers at all, but I trust the Rams a little bit more than them, so I got the Rams winning that one. I trust Cooper Kupp making more plays. I trust Matthew Stafford. I just trust them way more than the Packers. The Commanders versus Patriots. Give me my Patriots in this one. It's in New England. I feel like I got a little something going on. I go with the Patriots in this one. And then we have the somewhat of a decent matchup. The Seahawks playing the Ravens. Actually, it's a pretty good matchup. Not a solid matchup. It's a good matchup. I really like Baltimore right now. They have, after that, I thought that the Lions were going to beat them. That didn't happen. Teams in the NFC just don't know how to handle Lamar Jackson. When they don't play them often, they struggle. They very much struggle. And that's got to continue this one, I feel like. I got the Ravens winning this one, probably in the blowout. Continuing with the 1 o'clock games, you have the Bucks versus Texans. The Texans lost last week to the Panthers, and the Bucks lost last week. First, they lost last week. I forgot. Did they even play? They definitely did play. I forgot till they lost 2, though. Oh, let me figure that out while I keep talking. But you have this matchup here of C.J. Stroud versus a pretty good defensive front of the Buccaneers, which, well, yeah. They usually get after quarterback and stuff. They got to consistently be able to do that with them. Stroud, I'm trying to buy time to figure out who they played last week. Just give me a second. They played, let me figure this out, the Bills. Yeah, it was the Bills, yeah. It was the controversial way of that. Apparently there was holding going on to the end zone. Anyways, give me the Texans. Bucks have fallen off a bit. Give me the Texans. They tied up the record back up to 4-4. Then the next matchup that we have is the Browns versus Cardinals. The Cardinals just traded Josh Dobbs, so they have their third string quarterback in. And the Browns are very much in a good situation, especially for this game. They're at home. I trust the Browns winning that one. Now we're off to the 4 o'clock games. I got the Colts versus Panthers. I got the Colts winning this one. I don't trust the Panthers winning back-to-back games. You have the Giants versus Raiders. This battle of teams that probably want to lose but can't. I got the Raiders in this one. Might be a little bit surprising, but yeah. And then actually later on, I might have misjudged this week. There are high-powered matchups, but then the bottom-feeder matchups are very much bottom-feeder matchups. The Cowboys versus Eagles at 425. Okay. Let's remind the Cowboys that they're bad. Or not as good as they think they are. I got the Eagles winning this one. The Eagles, they just were really good. A.J. Brown is playing like the best receiver in football. He's had 6 straight games, 125 yards. Between him and Tyreek Hill is the number 1 receiver in the NFL. Is Tyreek Hill still leading the league in receiving yards? I feel like Brown would be that by now. I don't know. And also, I don't trust Dak. I don't trust Dak in these type of games. No one does. No one should trust Dak Prescott in these type of games anymore. It's proven by now he's not the great player that he honestly used to be. Because his rookie year, he was phenomenal. And then kind of just maybe capped out. And then just still a step back. Then you have the Bills versus Bengals. Sunday Night Football. The Bengals are on a roll. They just beat the 49ers. The Bills are barely beating the Bucks. I got the Bengals win this one. They're at home. And I just feel like the Bengals are on a roll right now. Burrow's looking good. You have Chase who's on a roll. Higgins. Mixon's questionable, but he'll probably play. Josh Allen, he has to play very good, which is very much possible, but I just don't see that happening to the level that he's going to outplay Joe Burrow and the Bengals' whole team. I doubt that. Then you have on Monday night the Chargers versus the Jets. Jets offense suck. They came out with a report today. They said they tried to trade for Devontae Adams before the trade deadline. That fell through. Chargers are very iffy too. If it's a close game, I got the Jets. If it's a blowout, it's probably going to be the Chargers' favor. It's probably more of a close game. Since the Jets are at home, I got the Jets winning this one. So yeah, that's my predictions for this week. Some people are on bye weeks. Some teams are on bye weeks. So yeah, if your favorite team's on a bye week, put it in the comments. So yeah, hope you all have a great day. Stay safe, y'all, and God bless y'all.